Today I will be discussing a breakthrough in disinfection technology that also plays an important role in the shortcomings in rural disinfection. Let's first look a bit at what disinfection entails and the history of disinfection. Disinfection is the process of inactivation of disease-causing or pathogenic bacteria or other microorganisms that are typically waterborne and can cause diseases such as gastroenteritis, typhoid fever, and cholera. Worldwide, about 1.2 billion people do not have access to clean drinking water, and 2.4 billion people do not have access to adequate sanitation. This results in about 5 million people dying every year from these types of diseases. Disinfection typically entails cell wall corrosion in these microorganisms. These disturbances cause the microorganisms to no longer be able to multiply, and as a result the microorganisms die off. Disinfection can typically be divided into two categories, namely chemical and physical. Chlorination has been with us for about 100 years in various different forms, of which chlorine gas has been used since 1913. Other forms of chlorine compounds such as calcium hypochlorite can also be used. One of the main disadvantages of chlorination is, however, that the chlorine can react with organic components in the water, producing trihalomethanes, which are expected to have adverse effects on human health. For this reason, other disinfection technologies have recently been developed. Ozonation is the use of ozone for disinfection and typically requires a high capital investment as well as having a high power requirement. It also produces chemicals that need to be destroyed before release from the contact tank. The most commonly used physical disinfection method is ultraviolet light. This does not require any chemicals, but it also still has a high power requirement and is fairly maintenance intensive, with the requirement to replace the ultraviolet globes from time to time. Activated ceramics has been developed as an alternative disinfection technology that is chemical-free, electricity-free, and low in maintenance. It still provides a high germicidal effect with a log 6 kill-off of bacteria. Activated ceramic particles have the same consistency as large pieces of sand, but through its unique patented cation electron exchange technology, it provides disinfection. The activated ceramic beads are activated by the deposition of two monolayers of oxidized material on the ceramic beads. This provides a strong positive charge on the activated ceramic beads. As microorganisms come into contact with the ceramic beads, electrons in the cell walls of the microorganisms are ripped from the cell walls, thus destroying the bacteria and causing them to die off instantaneously. A typical way in which activated ceramics can be utilized in rural applications would be to connect a pump from a borehole or from a river to a tank that is elevated. If required, solar panels can be used to operate the pump. Downstream of the pump, the sand filter can be included to remove any dirt from the water, and the activated ceramic filter can be located downstream of the sand filter. The water in the tank can then flow under gravity through a secondary disinfection unit to ensure that any secondary growth that might have occurred in the tank is also killed off. The main benefits achieved in this way is that no chemicals need to deliver to site to achieve disinfection, and should there be a power failure, disinfection can still continue. At the same time, a high level of germicidal efficiency is achieved, getting log 6 kill-off of bacteria, that is 99.9999%. Maintenance requirements are also low. Depending on the amount of sand in the water, the filter will have to be backwashed from time to time. The disinfection unit will also need to be backwashed by just simply opening the backwash valve located on the filter. And once a year, the disinfection material inside the filter will have to be removed and replaced. The activated ceramics technology thus provides safe, reliable and cost-effective disinfection alternative, whilst remaining energy efficient and also providing simplicity of operation.